To our brothers and sisters in America, the Caribbean, Brazil, and across the diaspora, we speak today because silence has lasted too long. We are sorry. We are sorry, Black Americans.
We are sorry, African Americans. We cannot rewrite the ships. We cannot erase the chains. We cannot deny what happened on the shores of West Africa.
The truth belongs to history, and history belongs to all of us.
We are sorry, Black Americans. We are sorry, African Americans.
Some of our kingdoms helped send your ancestors into slavery. Some of our leaders traded lives for guns, money, and power.
We cannot hide from that truth anymore.
We are sorry for the betrayal. The Kingdom of Dahomey existed in what is now Benin. From the 1600s through the 1800s, Dahomey became part of the Atlantic slave trade. Kings expanded their power through raids against neighboring communities. Captured Africans were chained together and marched to coastal ports like Ouidah. Portuguese traders waited there with ships prepared for human cargo. European merchants brought guns, alcohol, tobacco, and trade goods. African rulers and traders exchanged human beings for those goods. African hands placed African bodies onto European ships. Families were separated before ever seeing the Atlantic Ocean. Children cried while parents disappeared into crowded slave vessels. Many died before reaching the Americas because of disease, starvation, and abuse. Millions who survived were forced into plantation labor across Brazil, the Caribbean, and the United States. Your ancestors carried pain that lasted for generations. They survived slavery, segregation, lynching, discrimination, and stolen identity. And while Europe built a global system of racial slavery, some African kingdoms participated in feeding that system. That truth has been hidden, denied, or ignored for too long. Today we admit it openly. Some of our ancestors betrayed other Africans for profit and survival. Some leaders chose weapons and political power over human life. Some kingdoms grew rich while countless families vanished forever. We cannot call ourselves honest if we refuse to acknowledge that history. We cannot demand truth from Europe while hiding truth from ourselves. So today we speak directly to the descendants of the enslaved. We are sorry.
Black Americans.
We are sorry.
African Americans. The ocean still remembers the ships, the ports still remember the chains. The descendants still carry the wounds, and Africa must finally speak honestly.
Your
We are sorry,
Black Americans.
We are sorry, African Americans.
Your ancestors were not abandoned only by Europe. Some African kingdoms also played a role in your suffering. The silence ends today.
We are sorry for the betrayal.
This apology is not meant to erase European responsibility. European empires created the massive global demand for enslaved labor. European nations built plantations and passed laws that treated Africans as property. That Africa must also acknowledge its own participation. Historical records, trade documents, and oral histories confirm the involvement of kingdoms along the West African coast. Dahomey was one of several states connected to the trade. The coastal economy became tied to selling captives into slavery. The door of no return in Ouidah still stands as a memorial to those taken away forever. The descendants of the enslaved now live across America and the diaspora. Many search for their African roots while carrying generations of trauma. Many grew up disconnected from language, tribe, ancestry, and homeland because slavery destroyed those connections. And while nothing can reverse history, acknowledgement still matters.
Truth still matters.
Remembrance still matters.
Africa cannot move forward
while pretending innocence in every chapter of the slave trade.
Some of our ancestors resisted slavery.
Some fought against European traders,
but others participated willingly
for wealth
and military advantage.
Both stories are true, and because both stories are true, both stories must be told.
So from the continent
your ancestors were taken from,
we say this clearly:
we are sorry for every chain locked
on African wrists.
We are sorry
for every child separated from family.
We are sorry
for every village destroyed by race.
We are sorry
Black Americans.
We are sorry
African Americans.
The wounds crossed oceans,
The pain crossed centuries.
But the truth must also cross borders.
Silence cannot heal history.
We remember the ships,
we remember the coasts,
we remember the millions
who never came home.
And today, Africa says,
we are sorry
to the descendants of the enslaved across America and the diaspora.
Your history
is tied to ours forever.
Your history
is tied to ours forever.
The Atlantic Ocean separated us,
but history connects us again.
We are sorry,
Black Americans.
We are sorry for the betrayal.
May the truth never be hidden again.
African Americans.
Now the descendants are speaking back to the continent. Questions arising after centuries of separation. Who protected the villages? Who warned the people before the rage began?
We hear your kingdom. Black Americans, we understand why trust was broken. Your ancestors left Africa in chains, but their blood never stopped being African.
Across
400 years,
the connection survived the ships.
Yo, many captives taken from West Africa never knew where they were being sent. Some believed they would return home after forced labor. Instead, European slave systems turned Africans into permanent property. Names were changed at auctions across Charleston, Havana, Kingston, and Bahia. Languages disappeared generation after generation. Traditional religions were banned or replaced under violence. Families who survived slavery built new cultures from broken pieces of memory. Spiritual songs, food traditions, and oral storytelling carried fragments of Africa into the Americas. Black Americans created communities while living under laws designed to deny their humanity. After slavery officially ended in the United States, segregation continued through Jim Crow laws. Black citizens were denied voting rights, education, housing, and equal protection. Meanwhile, today, many Africans on the continent never fully understood what slavery became in the Americas. Distance and colonial rule separated the diaspora from Africa even more. European powers later colonized much of Africa during the 19th century. African nations themselves faced exploitation, forced labor, and stolen resources under colonial governments. The damage spread across both sides of the Atlantic.
Still remember the change.
Some descendants of enslaved Africans returned to West Africa generations later, searching for identity. Places like Ghana and Benin created memorial sites for the diaspora to reconnect with ancestral history.
The conversations today are no longer only about blame. They are also about memory, reconnection, and historical honesty.
The Atlantic divided families, but it never erased bloodlines. History survived inside music, prayer, and survival. The descendants are still searching for belonging. And Africa is finally listening.
We hear your anger, Black Americans. We understand why trust was broken. The wounds of slavery did not end in the 19th century. Its consequences still live in families today.
Yeah. Yeah, modern historians continue uncovering records from slave forts, ports, and shipping logs. These documents reveal how organized the trade became over centuries. European merchants calculated profits while African intermediaries negotiated exchanges inland. The system expanded because human lives became part of international commerce. Entire economies on both sides of the Atlantic depended on forced labor. Sugar plantations, cotton fields, and tobacco farms generated enormous wealth for European empires and American industries. The descendants of enslaved Africans helped build nations that denied them equality. Today, many black Americans ask Africa to acknowledge emotional and historical responsibility, not just historical facts.
That is why this conversation matters now.
The silence created distance
between Africans and the diaspora for generations.
But acknowledgement can begin
rebuilding understanding between people connected by ancestry and suffering.
History cannot heal through denial.
To the descendants of the enslaved, we continue this conversation with honesty.
The past cannot be changed,
but truth can still be spoken openly.
Across oceans and generations, the story
belongs to all of us now.